going to be interviewing Antonio Ramsey. Where do you reside?
I currently live between California and Atlanta right now, traveling back and forth because I just got a lot of different things that I'm trying to put my hands in right now. So I want to make myself available to each thing that I'm trying to do. So I'm kind of bi-coastal at the moment.
Is it difficult with the time zone?
Oh, yes, it is. I almost trying to not to curse, but it's just crazy because, you go from one time and then you got to come. I think the thing that makes it hard is that I never get used to it because I go back and forth so much. So I never actually get used to the time. So it's kind of hard to say, am I used to it? I don't really know what's day, what's night, if it's Monday, if it's Thursday. I don't never know.
And can you give us a little bit of a little background of you, how you changed to where you are now as an artist?
Yeah, definitely. Well, I'm from West Palm Beach, Florida, and then I moved to Miami. So I pretty much started out as actually a dancer before anything. I was a dancer before I started singing. So I was dancing back up with Miss Jelly, Trina. I danced in this group called Full Out with a guy by the name of Chris Grant, who's now Beyonce's creative director. So he's the one who actually got me started dancing. So I was in that group Full Out for a while. Then I started dancing behind Elijah Blake, who's now signed to Rock Nation. Yeah, so I was dancing background for him. So he was the first person to actually tell me that I should sing. We were rehearsal. He was like, "Bro, you sound good singing the song." I was trying to sing. I was like, "No, man, I just want to stay in the background." But you get curious when you've been in the background so long to see what the feel part's like. So I just I want to try to do something different. So I cut Charlene by Anthony Hamilton was actually my very first song that I ever recorded. And then from there, people started hearing just the reference. I was like, "Bro, we got to do a hook." So I did a lot of hooks. Same. This is when I was in my little rebel days. So, I was stealing, I was doing all stuff I shouldn't have been doing. But it just got to a point where I knew, I had to get out of Florida, man. Florida was really nothing for me to bring me down. Only because I knew me at that time. So then I found music, and I was like, I'm just going to make a move. So I moved to Atlanta. I had nowhere to stay. I was sleeping in my car. Luckily, by the grace of God, I had a brother that had moved to Atlanta. So I had somewhere to be able to go, lay my head for a while. So I just started hustling, doing hooks for different rappers, going to little open mics, performing, just doing a little stuff just so I get my face seen, let people hear my voice in a new city. And then I met Satchel and Victor Jackson in Atlanta, and they gave me my first, kind of major opportunity, which was a show called Cat Daddy. And that's actually what another person you interviewed, Milo. That's where I met Milo for the first time. That Cat Daddy was my very first show in Atlanta. And it was just amazing, man. The feedback I got from it. And from there, everything started steamrolling. Fast forward a couple years, I've opened for Fantasia, Bobby Brown, H-Town, Vivian Green, Valentino. I went on tour. Last summer with Fantasia, that was for a couple months. That was amazing. And it just shaped me into a whole different artist, man. And now I'm at the point where I just released my new single, All Night Long. It's out now. Make sure you grab it. But yeah, I released my new single on my birthday. And I'm just excited. The feedback we've been getting from it is amazing. And I feel like the feedback is what it is right now. It's because I'm finally me when it comes to music. I'm able to be myself. I'm able to just be 100. Don't come doing no fake stuff. That's not really me. You can tell it's me from the record the way I'm saying it. So I'm excited. So I'm on this wonderful show with you. Talking to you.
I watched the video before, and then I listened to it again, and I'm like, I could really rock to this. This is really, really good. And then I watched it.
Glad you liked it. You said you liked the video?
Yeah, the video is dope. The video is really dope. I really like it. It's a dope song. It's definitely dope.
Yeah, I think that's the thing I love the most about the video, about the song. Everything's simple. It's just me. It's not trying to be over the top. Being another artist, not. And the reason why I feel like this single is going to take me where I need to go is because it is different. It's raw. It's real. It's just, me being an artist. What I want to do.
He has his own. I like the uniqueness. That's what, what really draws me into a lot of songs, the uniqueness. And then it's how you got, I think it's trap. It's funk trap.
Funk trap. Yeah. Because the reason why I remember funk trap at the end of the day is because me, funk, when I think about funk, I think about singers, people like James Brown on stage, people like Fantasia, those are the artists that I want to model myself after. And those are the people I look to when it comes to inspiration, not all the other stuff, which is good. I love everything else. But that's raw emotion, that feeling. They leave their heart on that stage every time they touch it. And that's where the funk comes in. Because when you think of funk, you think about that face you make when you hear something real dope and you make that nasty face. It's just funky. It's just, it's funky, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then trap is, from the end of the day, I'm from the South. So, you know, I love a little trap music every now and then, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What do you have coming up?
But right now, me and my team are putting together a couple shows together. We're trying to put together a showcase, like a showcase the single, you know, for the very first time live. And, you know, when you first showcase a new record, you know, I'm an artist, so I'm sensitive about stuff. You know, I'm going to keep it PG. But I just feel like, you know, you want to make it right the first time you ever perform your very first single. So we just getting everything in place to do a good showcase. Hopefully you can make it. We can make that happen, you know. But that's what we're doing together right now. And then just getting ready to do a lot of promo.
What is your greatest accomplishment so far as an artist?
My greatest accomplishment, there's a lot, but the one that I can say is the biggest accomplishment for me is finally being myself. Not trying to be, because I feel like every artist struggles with, oh, this person's winning because they're doing this, or oh, this person's winning because they're doing this. And I struggled with that for a long time. I didn't even know what kind of artist I wanted to be because I was trying to be everybody else. I think the biggest accomplishment for me was waking up and saying, you know what, Antonio, F them. You need to be you. You like to sing. Don't do on the track if you sound all pretty. That's not you. You get on the track and you want to sing. So get on there and do it. So I just finally was able to just let all that other stuff go, block everybody out and focus. And I'm finally the artist that I've always been wanting to be for all these years.
Is there anything else that you would like to add that you would want your fans to know?
I just want my fans to know that it don't matter what you're trying to do, and that's this is what I stand for to my heart. It don't matter what you're trying to do. Don't ever let nobody tell you that you can't do what you want to do, because you can. And that's why in the song, my first single came out, I'm going to give that girl this, you know, because that's what I want to say. Don't ever let nobody try to tell you, censor you, or tell you what you can't do. Say what you want to say. Express yourself the way that you want to express yourself. And if you don't like it, awful. No, what I'm putting together right now is actually my debut EP, which I'm excited about. I'm going to name the name out loud. My manager doesn't even know this, but he's probably going to kill me for saying it because she didn't know the name I was going to pronounce. But I think the name of my EP is going to be Funk Trap Live. We're looking at that at the top of 2017.
Okay. Which is dope, because then that gives you enough time for All Night Long to definitely, like... Exactly.
Take off for me, you know, do what it's going to do. Hop up some tours. And then, you know, put out another single, and then let's get this ball rolling, and let's take over. Funk Trap, let's jump on the Funk Trap train. Team Ramsey all day.
That pretty much like sums everything up with Antonio Ramsey. And thank you a lot. Like, I really appreciate the support.